We're happy to say Susie Wolff joins us live and in color in the studio. Good morning to you, Susie Wolff.
Good morning.
Congrats, congrats.
Thank you for having me.
I want to go back to young Susie in just a second, but I want to start with you driving an F1 car for the first time. And you write in the book, you open the story with the book, that you couldn't sleep the night before. Tell me what that was like and what you were thinking as you're getting finally to live the dream of driving an F1 car.
Well, it's the pinnacle of the sport, so it's every young driver's dream to drive that car. And in the same moment, you're thinking, if I'm going to drive it, I want to drive it really fast and show what I'm capable of. And of course, the weather played a part. I was nervous if it was going to be wet; it would make it even more challenging. So I didn't get much sleep the night before. But in the book, I really wanted to bring people on that journey with me to feel what it's like to actually drive an F1 car. It's the fastest racing car in the world. Oof. And it's incredible to drive, so a special day for me.
How fast did you go?
I got up to nearly 300 kilometres an hour on the straight. And I remember distinctly the first time I got to full speed, I thought, have I tied my helmet tight enough? Because the G-force was pulling it up off my head.
But I think about, I want people to know Susie's background for just a second.
Yeah.
You've loved this sport since you were 3. You got your first little mini motorbike, and from there you were hooked. I don't know too many women. Look at you. I don't know too many women who say, I love the smell of octane fuel. But when did you realize that this could be more than just a hobby for you, that this could actually be a living for you?
Well, I was lucky to grow up in an environment where I had access to racing and to motorbikes. My dad had a motorbike shop. My mum raced motorbikes. And I had parents who really made me believe that I could be a racing driver. You know, my brother raced. They didn't really differentiate between son and daughter. So I was, at the age of 8 racing already, but you're not really thinking of a career at the age of 8. Yeah. But I loved, there I am, the little motorbike. But it all kind of changed at the age of 13. I was taken to watch a Formula 3 race, which is, just 2 rungs down from Formula 1. A young British driver called Jenson Button won that day and, of course, went on to become a world champion. But that's when the whole jigsaw puzzle came together in my head. I suddenly thought, oh, I can make a career of this. I can get to Formula 1.
There are many ways to parent your child. And 2 of the most popular, one would be to coddle, to watch, to make sure my baby doesn't go out there and scrape their knees. Don't do anything dangerous, let alone put them in anything dangerous. And there's other parents that are like, I'm going to let my child be outside. I'm going to let her chase her wildest dreams, no matter how dangerous it might seem to the outside world. What was that message sent to you when you were out there playing the sports that routinely young girls don't get involved in?
Well, I think you really analysed and hit perfectly my upbringing in your second description. It was, get out there, you can do it. And if you fall down, you dust yourself off, you pick yourself back up and you go again. And I think a lot of people presume I was a natural talent from a young age. I wasn't. The first time out in a go-kart, I wasn't even that fast. I was scared. And my dad said, well, we've got 2 options now. We go home or you go back out there, you try and go quicker. When they hit you, you're going to hit them back twice as hard.
That.
So I definitely grew up in that environment.
What do you tell the young women in your academy about what they think this is going to be and what it's actually going to be?
Good question.
I often say to all of the next generation, it's tough. In sport, regardless of what sport you do, there's only ever one winner. And the difference between those who make it and don't are the ones that can pick themselves back up, come back stronger, learn from their mistakes. And in racing, it's tough because there's a huge financial barrier to even go racing, unlike many other sports. So they've got to have a lot of tenacity. But I think, to go out and to follow your passion and do what you love is something that you can be really grateful for. If you find what you love to do.
We just saw a video of you and Lewis Hamilton together because you guys have known each other for a long time. He used to race with Mercedes, which is your Toto's, your husband's sport team. But you and Lewis actually raced together back in the day.
We did. And
against each other.
He won way more than I did. He was a natural talent from a really young age, but they were a wonderful family. And in those days, it was also innocent. Yeah. Yes, we raced hard on track, but we had a lot of fun off track. And we just said to each other recently, obviously he's gone on to be so hugely successful, but we reminisced of those days as kids in a karting paddock. And we often say to each other, my God, how lucky we are to have had the journey we've had.
Yep.
Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Global sensations now.
And that journey still continues for you.
There you go,
You are not done.
That's right.
That F1 Academy is no joke. Neither is Susie Wolff. We thank you. Thank you. Congrats. Congrats on your book. The new book is called Driven. It includes many more stories about her remarkable career. It's out now. Scan the QR code on your screen if you'd like to buy a copy.